In the context of organizations, the masculinity contest is viewing work as a dominance contest and that you win through performing masculinity. And so it creates a set of norms, and we've measured these norms within organizations. So the norms have to do with things like showing no weakness. So being the tough guy, not asking questions because that might make you seem like you don't know the answer. It's also valuing strength and stamina, and putting work first so that it's all about work and you can't ask for a break because you have to take care of family, for instance. And this creates all sorts of negative consequences, both for the organization and for the individuals within the organization, especially women, but men too. And so it's really, when there's this dominance contest, there are a few who win and there are many who lose. And the winners, maybe they might win in some way, but the organization itself loses because it creates organizational dysfunction. We looked at organizational measures, so things like, for instance, people who said, in my work environment, it has these aspects of the things we call the masculinity contest. They were much more likely to report that their immediate supervisor was a toxic leader. They were much more likely to report that the environment includes bullying, gender harassment, sexual harassment, ethnic harassment. And then at the personal level, personal outcomes, they were reporting higher job burnout, less organizational dedication, more of an intention to leave in the next 3 years, and lower psychological health. In my talk, I use Uber as an example. They've been in the news a lot lately. There's been a lot of scandals, gender and sexual harassment, lack of diversity in their workforce, illegal behavior and skirting regulations. And all of this has really added up to being very dysfunctional, and they recognize that there is a problem. And they have named their problem. They've named their problem as it's because we tolerate and we prefer what they call brilliant jerks. And the jerk part is really what is bred by the masculinity contest. If that's what it takes to win at work, you really have to be a jerk. You really have to look at what the organizational culture is, and it has to be from the top down. I mean, it really, and here's part of the problem. Maybe the leaders have kind of emerged through this contest, and it's not, women are hampered in this contest, but the women who survive and go up the ladder have really somehow adopted or adapted to it. So it's hard because you really need the leadership to realize that this is hurting the organization, and really to encourage behaviors that are not about promoting me and me achieving, me winning, but really about promoting the organization's what's in the best interest of the organization, and promoting teamwork and rewarding that. Rewarding those behaviors, and also looking at things not at the surface, but really trying to dig down, well, who really is making a contribution, and valuing those contributions and revealing those, because it's really kind of the squeaky wheel, right? The person who self-promotes in those environments that gets ahead.